Hello. Well, I know that it's been a while since I have done these types of videos, and I've been kind of going through my own little thing. I'm only human in this incarnation, so you know. Uh, Anyways, I'm gonna jump right into it. Today, I have the Sun. I have the Lilith Lovers card, and I have the Star. The one thing about these three cards is they've been coming up a lot lately. It's a time of a major revelation, and when I say a major revelation, I mean just that. There is a lot of stuff happening in this world right now that a lot of people are not always prepared for. A lot of stuff has been coming out, and when we are going through a major spiritual awakening such as the one that we've been going through, it's going to hit us in many different emotions and any play and where we live. The Sun talks about that. When things come to light, we have to finally actually discern what we no longer want in our lives, what we are no longer willing to accept, and really understanding that it's time to change what we can no longer accept. Especially when it comes to the Lover's card, with that being the Lilith card in this deck. What happens with that is it is finally realizing that, we have to finally see ourselves for what we really are as well. Only let certain people into our lives who are going to actually nourish these sides of us, not demonize us, and make us feel like we are suddenly like the big demon person that people have portrayed us out to be. She is not the demon person that people have portrayed her out to be. Books wrote her that way because of the fact that she said no. She was a spirit of equality. What she was finally actually trying to do was bring knowledge and equality to all of us. The patriarchy made her out to be something that was malevolent because she actually stood up for herself. And so when you look at the Lover's card for what that is, and you take it from that aspect after looking at the Sun, that's what the new understanding then that new era is talking about. Finally understanding that the truth, not what you have heard, not the story, not the fable, but to see it for yourself, because these spirits exist within all of us. Male, female, no matter what you believe in, it's all connected. So when you look at the Star card, we have to look at bringing everything out to the forefront. The Sun is just a star, so therefore you are actually connected to those things. The light, the darkness, all of it. Good, evil, all of it. You are all of those things, but you are none of those things either. The path is up to you. And this is one of those situations where, in this time of revelation, we live in a world that doesn't let you be who you are. They try to actually redefine you. They try to take your story and pervert it. They try to bastardize it and make you feel like you are doing something wrong with spiritual gaslighting. So, with these three cards especially, take that all into account. Understand that you have to start making your own interpretations, because if you go by certain other ways and you go by somebody else's story, you're only going to get their results. And this is one of those situations where these books were written and these stories were told to make us to actually make a difference, to not repeat, to not be what it used to be. And change doesn't come easily. I wish that I could tell you that it's all going to be okay, and it will, but some shit is going to happen. And this is one of those where it might not necessarily be as in your face as you think it is, but it will be. It's on the horizons. And that's what we're finally starting to understand and deal with. A time of darkness is definitely going to be upon us, but it's also going to be one that's going to give us that light. So yes, it has to get worse before it gets better. But what role are you willing to finally play in that? What are you willing to finally do to change it? Are you going to be complacent? And are you going to let them take you away and take your story from you? Or are you going to finally let yourself be the example, be the revelation? Are you going to stand up and fight when you have to? Or are you going to lay down and let yourself be forgotten?